Hello everyone, I am Dr. Mohammad Faisal, the Principal of Nellai College of Engineering, Tirunelveli, Tamil Nadu, India. I want to share some points, my views, some basics about the topic effective teaching and effective teacher. This special video will be dedicated to teachers, trainers and educationists. Today, why it is important to say about the topic teaching and learning environment. Defining the effective teacher, effective teaching and teaching effectiveness can be a complex and controversial. How we are going to define effective teaching? Should it be restricted to teaching in the classroom only? Because 84% teachers are struggling in the COVID-19 pandemic situation. A recent survey has revealed that 84% of teachers have been facing challenges during online classes during the lockdown period. Is effectiveness best viewed in relation to the teacher's influence on student academic outcomes? The power of an effective teacher and why we should assess it. The reasons. Teachers are one of the key elements in any educational institution, school, college or university, and effective teaching is one of the key propellers for school improvements. So this speech is concerned with how to define a teacher's effectiveness and what makes an effective teacher. We all know that each year teachers experience new challenges to refine and expand their teaching practices. Each year teachers face new students with different learning needs. They strive to implement new technologies in their classrooms to accelerate learning. Benchmarks for student learning continue to change. New research on effective instructions is released. New colleagues and leaders join the faculty to support teaching practice and student learning. Systems of professional learning are the only way to ensure these challenges become opportunities to improve student and educator performance. So at this moment, many questions raised to my mind. How many students have paid attention in a class? Of those, how many understood the lesson? Is the teaching pace all right? Are some students getting left behind? So these are the questions raised even in traditional classrooms, but they are harder to address in the online classes. Most people who work in education can point to a specific teacher, lecturer who changed their life. For me, it was Dr. Subbaraj and his electrical machines class. For you, it might be Mr. Subhash 7th standard social science class or Mrs. Manimekalai's computers class senior year. So I still remember my English teacher who taught me English grammar way back in 1986 when I was a student in the 8th standard. Whatever he taught in that 1 year or so was enough. I did not have to learn any more of English grammar thereafter. In 1992, in the second year of my BE program, I found another teacher who taught me real mathematical analysis. His way of teaching was so nice that it was impossible to forget the mathematics concern. Finally, in 2002, I came across a professor who taught me numerical methods in my ME program. He explained everything so lucidly that it looked as though what he taught was poetry itself. Any teacher, those whose name can be recalled 10 or 20 or 50 years later with admiration, could be described as both memorable and effective. But it is difficult to define these qualities beyond particular examples. There are circumstances that some students are voluntarily sharing their problem at home to their teacher. Teacher, as a second parent, will support their students by giving proper guidance. Once a student feels that the teacher appreciates what they do, they will trust their teachers more. Students spend quality time in school, college than in home. We need to make students to feel that they are safe enough, and never let fear be your image but love. So, what is effective teaching? Teaching is an action undertaken to bring learning to others. Teacher is not telling. Teaching is not telling. It is training the students to learn. So, teaching is motivating students to learn, which should be done in a manner that is relevant, meaningful, and memorable. When it comes to an effective teaching, there are many techniques that can better a teacher's ability to enable students to learn. As anyone can tell, becoming an effective teacher is not easy. It takes a lot of planning, patience, and hard work. However, no matter how much work it takes, I believe that taking necessary steps are crucial to my success as a teacher. Changing the lives of students, providing them with new knowledge, and giving them the materials necessary to help lead a bright future is my priority. If this means doing anything that is in my control to become an effective teacher, then I will strive to do just that. So at last, I want to give an advice to the teachers, lecturers. You are constantly being evaluated and criticized by your boss, teachers, parents, and even students. Instead of feeling bitter when somebody has something to say about your teaching, be open-minded when receiving constructive criticism and form a plan of action. Prove that you are the effective teacher that you want to be. Nobody is perfect, and there is always room for improvement. Sometimes others see what you fail to see. So, I hope that such information will be useful in strengthening teaching learning process. Thank you very much. Thank you.